Hey everybody, welcome back. I know that we are getting a little bit close to our meeting end time, so I will try and make it through this content as efficiently as I can. But what we want to talk to you about is a way to make some referral income by using outgoing referrals. So at the end of the day, so many people that you know, one, don't live in Calgary, two, are moving away from Calgary. And this is income that some realtors have gotten a really, really good hold of just by being the type of person that people know can help them with their real estate transactions internationally. So coming back from the Leading RE conference recently, it became even more clear to me, as it always does, how good some agents are at doing this.
Yep.
And it doesn't mean that you're going to make $100,000 a year off of this, but it does mean that you can easily make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, and that is a lot of money. So we're going to talk a little bit about how you can use our relocation department to do that, but also some marketing tools that you guys can use to just get the word out that if somebody is thinking about moving, it doesn't matter where they are, that you should be their first point of contact.
Yeah. How many of you know somebody that moved from Calgary to somewhere else or from somewhere else in the world, and did you get paid for it? That's my question. Because otherwise they play realtor Russian roulette, and don't let them do that.
No, and do not let them do that, absolutely. So where we're going to start is this little section right here, leading. Oh,
on our screen.
Sorry, on our screen. Let's, if we could just show. Yeah.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah, we can. Well, let's leave that up. Since that's up, let's leave it up. So outgoing referral sources in general. This is just a slide that shows the different types of people that you might know in your network that you can be reaching out to. This is very similar. We have a ninja list that we talk about in terms of how to add 150 people to your database. This is very similar to that. But in terms of people coming and going and moving, these are also people that you should be letting know that you have this global relationship to. So Jordan, now if we could just go back to the virtual office screen share.
Go to my laptop.
And then do you want to put me in?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So in the Leading RE section, there is a little drop-down called Access Leading RE. So I'm clicking on that now. Is this on the screen? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So all of you have an automatic link to Access by Leading RE, which is kind of a hub for a lot of Leading RE marketing materials, different branding type of stuff. I'm going to start in this section right here in marketing and branding. And then I'm going to scroll down here to a section called Marketing Materials for Your Everyday Use. And just in general, come in here and see what's available. There's so many great ads, articles, different logos that you can use. Really great statistics to talk about how our network performs, some great stuff to help you compete against other franchises and different brokerages in general in terms of the numbers that we do. But the thing specifically that I want to talk to you guys about today is, so I just clicked on North America on the side, scroll down, and there's a section here called Social Media Posts. So in the social media post section, there is a ton of great resources to help you get the word out to everybody that you know that you are a global realtor and you can assist in transactions internationally. And there's a We Referral Facebook post section, like if you're a team or a partnership and you want to kind of use a plural, or if you're an individual agent and you want to use kind of I statements. So we downloaded this onto Lindsay's computer already, but basically you can download a zip file and you'll see that there are a ton of different images that are meant for social media that you guys can start sharing. I've seen a few of you use these, but definitely not enough. So here's one great image right now that you guys could share. So are you buying a house across the country, selling a home abroad, or know someone who is? I can help. Through my affiliation with leading real estate companies of the world, I can make an introduction to quality-focused real estate professionals in 65 countries. Here's another one. When your needs take you outside our local market, I can make an introduction. Another one, if you have a need or know someone who does in terms of moving outside of our local market, please let me assist you. Another one, so depending on the image you want, let me make an.
Here's a question of it here. The slide does not do that. Half the little marks around there.
let me make an introduction so you can be assured of a quality experience backed by local expertise. So again, I'm not playing the realtor Russian roulette game. You can just flip through some of these. Perfect. I really like this one as well. These are very professional looking images. But anyways, these are pre-made social media images that you guys can download a zip file for and just start using right away.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah, thanks, Jordan. So leaving that at that, there was some more stuff that I was going to show you in there, but it's getting a little late. But you guys can go in, log in, look at all the different marketing materials available, start using those and sharing them. And then as far as general conversations go, if you're doing a buying presentation or a listing presentation with anybody, we do have leading RE slides in there that you guys can chat about. And the reason we have those in there is because it's meant to be a first point of engagement to say, by the way, I'm part of this network, and if now or if ever, or if you know anybody that, please think of me. So don't slide over those, because that's an opportunity for you to let people that you know refer me to anybody who's moving ever. It doesn't matter where it is. If you know somebody who's moving, I want to talk to that person.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where they are. I'm the agent that they should be talking to. I will take it from there. So please do that. And then if you do have a referral, our relocation department, and we just won an award for global relocation out of over 550 brokerages. Like, we do a really good job of this. Some referrals are a little bit tricky. It is what it is, but we do a good job of it. And we can help manage that process from start to end, and we can make it very easy on you. And the purpose of a relocation department is eventually, if you get good enough at this, you're going to be sending us names of people who are moving all of the time. You can be as involved or as little involved as you want. If you want the names of 3 realtors to interview, you can. If you don't want to do that and you just say, find someone great in this area, have them directly call the client, you can do that. We follow up the process. We actually work with the broker and the relocation director in that area to pick the perfect agent. We manage those relationships. We make sure that business from those brokerages comes back into our brokerage. Oftentimes, business that you send, those agents will request you when the business comes back here. So you are making really great relationships. And you're also supporting other independent brokerages, which is very, very important. I'll often see people, recommend RE/MAX agents or Royal LePage agents that they may or may not have worked with before. A lot of those people are, one, taking away our national, and you can chat about this a little bit too, but they're taking away our national independent market share, which is really, really important. We want to keep that business with us. And the other thing is, there's a very good chance that they're going to refer business back within their own franchise and within their own network. So by letting us build these relationships back and forth, it helps kind of make sure that we're keeping that business there. And as far as making sure that you guys get paid 24.5% on any referrals that you guys do, there will never be a chance that you don't. The paperwork is done. We make sure that the commissions are handled properly. Yep. If there's tax or paperwork from a different country, we take care of that and make sure that it's done. So it's not a hard thing for you to do. If you think, well, I don't want to have to deal with a transaction in London, there's an exchange rate, what does that look like? We take care of that.
One of the things that I just want to mention is, as part of your listing presentation, your presentation with buyers, anybody that has thought about RE/MAX or Royal LePage or Century 21, and they're thinking of working, it's like, why would you limit yourself to something so small? And from this perspective of the seller, it's like, because the only people that they work within is the confines of their little organization. Whereas leading real estate companies in the world in 65 countries does more transactions than anybody else and has more leaders in the different marketplaces than anybody else. So I don't know why you would limit yourself by going with a franchise that only works within their umbrella. They don't collaborate outside. They're biased in terms of their business models because they're limited to the franchise. They got this glass ceiling on there.
And there's no consistent experience because everybody's independently owned and operated, and there's no one kind of checking in to make sure that
process. And you have this little referral guide that you just flip through, and you're like, oh, this person loves referrals, and they'll pay 35%. So this is the person I'm going to use. And it's like, well, your clients are better than that and deserve more than that. So I'd be letting my clients know that we don't limit them to the franchises.
Absolutely.
They're just a single franchise. It's like we go beyond to the leaders in the marketplace, and that's exactly what Leading a Real Estate Companies has done. So thinking too small within the confines of a franchise is way too limiting for exposure for your clients, in my opinion.
Totally. The last thing I want to leave you with is we do get incoming referrals in from our network. we don't get, you know, a ton of them that everyone in the brokerage is going to get one. It's not like that. But we do get some in, and how we select them, because we get a lot of questions off of this, so who gets those referrals? So if you are interested in being part of that group, there's a course that you have to take. I'll show you where to take that. So in this little section,
Jordan.
sorry, on the screen. Is it up, Jordan? Yep. Okay. So if you click on Leading RE and Lecture Portfolio and you go down to Institute, which we've talked about on previous meetings, so this is the educational platform of Leading RE, which actually just won the #1 ranked educational training platform in North America, and that's over all industries. Keller Williams was actually #3, which was also a real estate thing, which is pretty cool, but Leading RE was #1. So the course is in Institute. Sorry that's glitching. And what you're going to want to do is go into Take a Course, and then you are going to want to go into Relocation. And you are going to click on Leading RE Relocation Specialist. And then you are going to take this course. So this is a paid course that you have to take, the specialty course. Let me find where that is. Oh, 1 second, actually. Sorry, guys. Some of this looks a little bit different for managers than...
Is it in the certifications?
It might be in the certifications.
Go back.
So back to Take a Course. Let's look at certifications.
We'll send out the course. Nope, neither of those.
Yeah, I'll send you a link with the course. It is in there, but I believe it's $90 US to take. And then once you've taken the course, you actually get the certification. Let us know that you have the certification. We actually will get an email with the certificate for you, but also let us know. And then we add you to our list to get that. So you absolutely have to take the course. And then even once you've taken the course, just like when you guys send us a referral, if you want to say, I want somebody who is a top producer, who has sold at least 10 condos in the last 2 years, who speaks Mandarin and is in his 40s. Like, if you want to be that specific, we will find you someone that specific. Oftentimes, somebody who is giving us a referral will also be that specific. So if there's some people that are like, it has to be an acreage specialist, or it has to be, we don't give these referrals out randomly. We really pick and choose and match based off of the criteria. But if you would like to be on this list, please take that course. And then if you are someone that matches the criteria, then we do try and distribute these leads as fairly as possible. There is a referral fee you have to pay back to the company, the originating company, as well as to CIR for managing that process. But it is business that you would have never otherwise had, and typically it's a deal, and it's an immediate deal that's about to happen, and then that's a client that you have for life, which is very cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get in there.
That was fast, but it was the meat and potatoes of it.
Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the meeting. A few great strategies to